Hello! So today I want to tell you about the game Copenhagen. And I learned about this game originally from a video here from Magically Lazy, and they made it look so awesome that I was instantly intrigued and found out that it was on Board Game Arena. And Magically Lazy was nice enough to play with there on me, and I realized I love this game and I need to own it. So this is the deluxe version, so it has a few upgraded components, and then it has a couple extra included gameplay options, but the base version is also perfectly lovely. So in this game, you are one of four players. It officially plays 2 to 4 players, but there is a good fan-made solo mode in the forums of Board Game Geek. So you will pick one of these houses. Obviously, I picked green. And the way that this game works is you will start out with 2 cards, and the cards are simply colors. And on your turn, you're going to draft 2 cards from a line of 7. The trick with the draft is you have to draft 2 cards that are next to each other unless you use your special ability, which one time lets you draft 2 cards that are from separate places in the line. Now, why do we want to draft these cards? Well, you're going to be using these cards to get tiles to fill out your house. So let's say this was my hand. I can take these 3 purple cards and I can then get a purple tile that is worth 3. So for example, this. Now I can place this vertically or horizontally. Essentially, you can place it anywhere as long as there are tiles below it that are somehow supporting it. So I could do something like this if I played blue because it is supported underneath, or I could even do something like this because it is touching the ground. So what you're doing is you're going to be completing out these rows. And when you complete a row, that is points. When you complete a column, that is more points. If you complete a row that is exclusively windows, that is more points than if it's windows and non-windows in that row. Every time you cover up one of these symbols or a row that has one of those symbols in it, you have some options. You can get one of these special 1x1 tiles. That's the only way to get a 1x1 is by covering one of those symbols. You can refresh your special ability. So if you had drafted 2 non-adjacent cards, you can refresh that ability. Or there are some other special abilities available to you, and you can draft one of those into your hand to use. So one of the special abilities I really like is it lets you once on your turn both draft cards and immediately play. So that's usually what I do first, is I draft that tile. And then in the future, if you cover up one of these symbols and you've exhausted both of your special abilities, covering up one symbol lets you refresh those. So I like this game because it's very straightforward. It's easy to teach. You're just building rows and columns to get points. And this game really does come down usually to 1 or 2 points. It's very close. I like the polyomino puzzle aspect of it. I like that it's an open draft. There's 7 visible cards. So I can see what other people are going for, and I can choose to potentially take cards that may benefit them. But I also have to look at the tiles that are available and see what's going to benefit me. Because, for example, this blue 4, this is a limited and finite piece. Once these run out, there are no other pieces of this. So then I may have to pivot or change my plans. And each color has different options. So like only red is going to have this square piece. So do I want to try and save up for this red 4? And the other benefit is if I already have green and blue here, and I'm going to place a tile that would touch one of those colors, I get a 1 card discount. So sometimes going all in on one color is really helpful because you're paying fewer cards to place those pieces on here. And it just looks pretty cool as you're building this up. Like, let's be honest, this is just a fun looking game, which I feel like when a game looks cool and has great gameplay, it's even better. So I really love Copenhagen. I would love to know if you have played this. What do you think of it? Give me a like and a follow, and I'll keep bringing you more board game content. Thanks. Bye.